At the edge of a deep green forest, where tall trees whispered to the wind and a wide river curved around fertile land, stood the peaceful village of Mokala. The people of Mokala lived close to the land. At sunrise, farmers walked to their fields with baskets and hoes. Women gathered at the river to wash clothes and share laughter. Children ran along the dusty paths, chasing goats and playing under the watchful eyes of their elders. In the center of the village stood a great baobab tree. Beneath its wide branches, the elders met each evening to tell stories, settle disputes, and pass on the wisdom of their ancestors. Among the people of Mokala, one man was known by every voice in the village. His name was Bambi. Bambi was the finest hunter Mokala had ever known. He was tall and strong, with eyes that missed nothing, and ears that could hear even the quiet movement of animals deep in the forest. But what made Bambi truly respected was not just his skill with a spear or his sharp aim with a bow, it was his character. He was humble. Each morning, before the first rooster crowed, Bambi would step quietly into the forest. By the time the sun climbed high above the trees, he often returned carrying meat for the village. Sometimes it was antelope, other times it was bush pig or large forest deer. Whenever he returned, the villagers gathered around him with smiles and gratitude. But Bambi would always say the same words. "The forest feeds us all. I only follow the path it shows me." Because of Bambi, the cooking fires in Mokala rarely went out, and the children of the village grew strong. The chief of Mokala, Chief Nagalu, admired Bambi greatly. The chief was an old man with a voice that carried wisdom and authority. One evening, as the drums echoed through the village and the scent of roasted meat filled the air, the chief stood beneath the great baobab tree and called Bambi forward.
"My people," the chief announced, raising his staff. "This man has served Mokala with courage and loyalty. His hands are steady, his heart is generous, and because of him, our village never sleeps hungry." The crowd cheered and clapped as Bambi